Hi friends. I had my hair up in a scrunchie and now it was wet. Now it's a little wild. Anyways, say hi when you're hopping on. We are going to do a viral faux freckle look today. I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna do all the things. Today is a day where we are showing and sharing a lot of pieces. So, Natalie and I tried to get all the links together for you. So if you need links for anything, I don't have them individually listed. There actually wasn't even enough space. So you just have to drop the word links. If you're watching the replay, say replay. If you're watching the live, let me know you're here. Okay. I woke up, I'm just gonna be honest, like today's gonna be a great day, yes, but it's because I'm deciding it's gonna be a good day. I woke up this morning, literally, if you want honest, Adam had already been up before me. He got up with Veda, who got up so early, and then he started going through like our credit card statements, and so then we ended up real life, like what, as soon as I woke up, started talking about it, which is just not the way. I mean, we're adults, but you know, not the way I like to start my day. And then it just continued, like, you know, the cats pooped everywhere, and I got these like new drinks and they were yucky, and I don't know, it just felt like my mood. I was like, have you ever had those days where you feel like you want to start like laying in the tanning bed and smoking cigarettes maybe at the same time? It's kind of how I felt this morning. I must be like, I can feel my hormones, like that it's like almost that time. And so that's kind of how, so I'm sure I was enjoyable to be around. And so I've decided I'm going to get myself ready. Adam left to go to the camp. And I'm getting myself ready, and I am going to have a good day. Like, did you know that your brain, if you smile and you tell yourself you're going to have a good day and you like speak good things, that the other side of your brain, like you have one side of your brain that actually tells you you're angry, and then the other side, if you'll smile and do the things and get like momentum going, you'll actually convince yourself, your other brain, that you're not in a bad mood and that you have a good day. So that's what I'm doing. It's actually scientific. So I have gotten ready-ish. I'm somewhat ready, and we're gonna get ready together. Palmafera has a deal that ends tonight, so it's $1.99 for shipping and a free happy salve, which is like literally such a good moisturizer if you struggle with chapped lips. You just start crying when it's that time, right? It is. The only way I could describe it, I literally was like, asked Natalie, I was like, do you ever feel like it's just like the overload? We leave for Aspen tomorrow. We're going out. We were surprising his best friend, that was his college roommate. We're going to surprise him for his 40th birthday, and he started playing in a band, and he has his first like big show this weekend. And so, but we also have to be back because the big kids are with their dads this weekend, but Lexi's birthday is Sunday, so we want to be back Sunday night for when I normally have to get her, so we're here for her birthday. And then later in the week, I have to go to Utah for work, for Modare. So it's just kind of a weird week. I have not packed. Just feel like a little, just a lot to do, a little overwhelmed. And so that's the feeling I told her. I was like, I can't describe it. It's either that or like, I've never smoked a cigarette anyways, by the way, but it's either that or like eat a whole sleeve of Oreos, or maybe even a whole bag. I could just have that feeling of like, or like go shopping or anything. But instead, I'm gonna do a devotion with you guys today, and I'm gonna get ready. And I think that may give me that same fix, which is probably in a healthier way. Oh, your daughter's birthday is Sunday. You share it with Lexi. Yay, that's exciting, Shelby. She's gonna be 11. It is crazy. We went and got our nails done yesterday to like celebrate. I don't know what I have on here. Oh, it's lip liner. We went and me and Lexi and Lola, we got our nails done last night, and then she wanted steaks for dinner. So we started like an early celebration because she has her dad's tomorrow, and then he has her until Sunday night. And so, or no, Friday. But anyways, and I'm not here tomorrow. So I just felt like I wanted to get ahead of it. So I'll like do a few things now, and we'll do a few things on our actual birthday. So I was like, it's almost like you get to celebrate your birthday all week. So, okay, I used Brighten. It has vitamin C. It helps even out your skin tone. I am not going to use tanning drops today. I typically would when my skin is this fair, but your girl is going to the suntan city, and I am just getting butt naked in that booth with that cold spray, and I'm doing a double dark. And I want a double pass on my legs, and I just want to look like I've never been browner in my life. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I wanna look like I have been at the beach for like a month. So I'm not gonna do the tanning drops. Don't wanna mess with the things. I'm gonna exfoliate before I go. I have to go tonight after everybody's like settled, but that's my plan for tonight. After I pack, I guess, maybe before I pack. All right, let's do this. Let's get ready. Christian's doing good. He is like a crazy swimmer. He has been swimming so much this summer. Kathleen, Adam's mom, came over the other day and had this big like swim competition. Oh, you want to show your kitties? Hi, you can come see me. Hello.
Can I show the money?
Yeah, but she wants to go. Here, can you take her to her bathroom in case she has to go potty? Just kidding. Yeah, I'm not just kidding to you, but just kidding for us to show. Okay, be really careful. Take her to the bathroom in case she has to go potty. You can bring Lenny if you want. We got 2 kittens this week too. That's what I meant. So the foster person had the cats, and she named them Lenny. And then we renamed the orange cat Pumpkin, and then half the time we still call him Lenny. Okay, today I'm doing something a little different. I tried this for am I trying for the future? Not 4th of July party, Memorial Day party. I used Ophir's foundation. If you have this, it's a satin foundation. So it kind of has more of like
No.
You got her?
She ran out of the door.
Put her back in your bathroom. So since that's where her litter box is. Okay, we have all the kids home. It's just a blast. It really is. I really do love having them home all the time. It's just not quiet. So if you're wanting a quiet live where somebody like really has it together, somebody else is probably live right now. Okay, so I have coriander. I'm using like a pump of this, and then I'm going in. I have these two. I feel like I absolutely love this Maracuja Juicy Glow, but it is glowy. And so with that said, I forgot to put primer on. Oh, glad I remembered. Your skin will look so different without primer. If you do not prime, it's the one thing you should invest in. And if you have more mature skin, I would do a dewy primer. Ophir has a dewy and matte primer. I used to use the matte all the time, and I have just gotten into this dewy thing, especially like, I don't want to see any of the like little, you can't really tell, hang on, but like, you know, the little creases and stuff. And so a dewy primer. Hello, Pumpkin. You want to show him? You can show him. You can say hi. So I'm going to do a dewy primer while she shows you Pumpkin.
Hi, Pumpkin.
You got to get a little closer. We're still in our pajamas. It's that kind of day. Welcome to summer. Ooh, you want to show them your soccer nails that we got? She has the championship this weekend. It was originally scheduled for a few weeks ago, and then it got rained out. And so it got rescheduled for this weekend. So it'll be my first game I've ever missed. But hey, they want to know, how's Pumpkin doing with the litter box? Here, you want to come see me? Hello, kitty kitty. Oh.
Sometimes he can stick to.
Oh, good. He's doing really good with the litter box. He's figured it out.
Sometimes he poops on the floor.
Well, little kitties can't help it. All right, here we go. I don't want him to get this shirt because it's silky. You got it? All right, go. Ooh, he's got your shirt. He can't help it. He didn't know how to close them. All right, you can go put them back in your room. They're staying in the girls' room.
Lexi's room.
Yeah. So funny. So we went and got soccer nails. Okay, so Maracuja Juicy Glow, I really love it, but it's like it has a lot of highlighter mixed in, and it is just, I just look like I'm beaming glowy when I use it by itself, but putting a little bit with my foundation has like changed the way my foundation looks. And so I did it for a party this weekend and just put the two together on my brush. I need a tan. Okay. You good?
We are the champions.
Oh my gosh.
My friend. We are the champions.
Okay, be easy with your kitty.
Okay.
That's her soccer trophy.
My friend.
Huh.
We're gonna win it.
If thinking good thoughts about winning makes you win, Lola has already won the championship. Okay, so I used the matte primer for a long time, but it went out of stock, so I kind of got onto the dewy primer, and I was like, my skin just looks really hydrated. If you have very, very oily skin, you might not want to do the dewy. The matte is good for you. But if you have like wrinkles, if your makeup is settling into lines at all, if you are looking for like a more glowy look, then I would recommend doing the dewy primer. Also, if you want links, drop the word links. That's how we're gonna have to do this, because there are a lot of links. Lola is hilarious. It is never a dull moment with Lola around. I just need to exfoliate here. I brought a drink up and now I feel thirsty. I don't know what I did with it. I probably made it downstairs and then didn't bring it up. Who knows? Okay, so if you guys can tell, using the Ophir foundation and then using a little bit of that Maracuja Juicy Glow. Do you see the glow? So if you're using a matte primer and you feel like it's a little dry for you, then I would definitely do the dewy. Okay. I have some hair. I could see it when I showed you my glow. Just why? It must be part of the curse why you get... I've had my hormones checked. Typically you would shave your hair before you do foundation. But before I do anything else, I don't want to walk around. Okay, I got something really cool. It's new. I've used it a few times and it is amazing. I have never been one to like curl my lashes, okay? And this thing is a game changer. So we're gonna use a heated lash curler by Grande, and they actually have their Memorial Day sale still going on. You save 60%, plus my code gets you an extra savings. But if you've needed lash serum or a heated wand or anything, but I'm gonna finish this part because I will lose track of where I am in the process. And then I will, we'll do the heated lashes together. All right, using these, my favorite little Moxie Balms from Herbal Alchemy. So easy to use. They're pretty. Perfect for summer. You could use a little sponge, or I just like to kind of use my finger. It is a dewy, glowy look as well. You've been using Grande's lash serum and it's amazing. Yay, Valerie. It is so good. Your lashes will grow really long. When I consistently use it, my lashes will like touch my brows. The problem is not Grande, it is Courtney's one. I just struggle to remember to do things consistently. But it really is like, what happens, they'll start getting long and then I'm like, oh, look, I have long lashes. And then I'll be like, I don't need to do that today. And then I'll just forget. This one's just like a little champagne color. Again, nice, hydrated, glowy, dewy. You want to do any liquids and any creams before you do your powders. So your powder will kind of set on top of it. I'm going to use a setting powder. I'm going to curl those front pieces here in a little bit, but for now, this looked better than having wild crazy hair. I'm going to go in with Hula's Jumbo Bronzer. Do you guys want to see this faux freckle look? This is just contouring, but I'll show you. Consistency is hard for everything in my life. I just struggle with, just in general, consistency. You know, whenever something like, when we're down to like gonna wear bathing suit bottoms for underwear, that's when I'm like, okay, we gotta get all this laundry caught up. Like, but the everyday, like, okay, I'm gonna throw this in and do this, like the consistency when there isn't urgency, it's like, why? We could be doing so many other fun things. Oh, the TV interview went great. Adam was like so all day, like so excited. He's like, it was for a local TV station. It was really fun. That was to highlight the camp. It was a Meet Our Neighbors segment, which was really cool because Adam and I met being neighbors. And so it was kind of fun to be on TV for a Meet Your Neighbors segment, but it was about meeting the neighbors in the community. And we got to talk about Camp Swan. And so we also have a big sale going on at campswan.com. If you've wanted to come out to Camp Swan, the prices are like significantly discounted this week for Memorial Day. And so if you're wanting like to book for later in the season, just go to campswan.com. And this is not what I was supposed to do with this. Oh no. This is not the right bronzer for this, and I'm worried if I put it on. Give me a second. Oh yeah, I'd be really dark. Now I don't want my white pants to get, oh. Okay, so that's what I get for talking. Okay, so this is what I wanted. This is a waterproof body bronzer. So if you can see, my neck is like, got some, maybe I did it subconsciously in the right one, but I don't think I did. This one blends really well. And I just want to be darker and have everything all nice and blended. It is waterproof. You can use it on your face or you can use it on your body, but this brush, just blend it all in, and until I get a tan, this is gonna give you the illusion that I'm a little more tan. You know, because some days you just aren't. And then it's also gonna help cover up any of that where I have some darker spots. Perfect. And then, don't judge, but if you know, you know. Like, hello, look at there. No one's gonna know. You'll never know. It's waterproof. Just dust a little bit on you. Hello, tan mama. Okay, now take your little thing that you use for your setting powder, right? We're gonna do our setting powder first, and then I'm gonna do the bronzer. So these are great. I got them off of Amazon. They're in my Amazon storefront. If you just drop the word links and they're there. Okay, so you're gonna go in. These like blur out everything, but I found a cool contouring trick. Do you see how like, I use it for your setting powder.
How can he mean the Penelope?
Okay, well they're brother.
He's hissing at her like.
Okay, well that's how cats talk to each other, and that's his signal. Hey, Penelope, I don't want you to mess with me right now. So she'll listen. Okay?
Love you, Mommy. You like this?
I love it. You've gotten really good at those.
But one thing that is weird, it always does this at the end. Look.
I don't know how to do the end, but you're getting good at them.
Thank you.
Yes, if you wanted this, you can drop the word me or links below, and I can send you links. I haven't. I set it up there so the cat didn't get it.
Can you tap this?
Yeah. Lola made me this morning. Look how good she's getting at making bracelets. I was changing clothes and it fell off. Want me to wear it? It matches my outfit. It's perfect. Get one of these.
Mommy.
I love you too, sis.
Oh, your pin here. Do you think I should put white in here again?
I like it just how it is.
Okay.
I think it was perfect. Great choice.
I'm okay.
Be careful. Okay, so now you're gonna take the side of this. I just kind of blend everything to where you can't really tell like where one and like your setting powder ended and where your bronzer is. Just kind of blend it all out. You can put more bronzer wherever you feel like you need it after you've used your setting powder. Oh, she's so sweet. She literally is so sweet. She made notes. We got the kittens. They're on my desk still, but we got the kittens when they were at their dad's. Look. This is Welcome Pumpkin and Penelope. And then she made a book for them. These are the cats, to welcome the cats. Welcome. And there's a note. Welcome Pumpkin and Penelope, and she spells it Peneloppi. Penelope. We love you guys. And then love Mom, Adam, Christian, Lexi, and Lola. She's a good one. She's so cute. Okay, so you're gonna take your little sponge. I don't know where I even left my drink. Hey Natalie, do you see a water bottle down there? And it has like a rise in it? You do? Yeah. You're the best. Okay, so you're gonna take the side portion. Oh, there you go. You're welcome. Great. Good old Natalie coming in clutch. I really do get thirsty. I wanted to even put this, I got the cutest Stanley and I wanted to put this in it and it matched my outfit. I forgot. Oh well, at least I'm hydrated. All right, so taking this and you just put it in your bronzer right here on the side. I'm gonna do a TikTok about this. I feel like this should go viral. I didn't learn it from anyone, so I always feel like when I come up with a good idea myself, I'm like, I mean, that's amazing. I'm sure maybe somebody else has already done this, but you put this in. I struggle, I have a wider bridge nose, and so I struggle with my contour being where I want it and being like straight down my nose. Okay, and that's it. Now we're gonna blend it out. Take a little like eyeshadow brush that doesn't have anything on it. And I just blend it out. It's like so good. Take my little foundation brush, and if you feel like, I don't know, I'm just kind of going right up against the edges just until you get it to like naturally what you want. I just feel like it's so good. And a little bit on my nose here. But if you struggle with like, I don't know, sometimes when I do like a little straight line, it just doesn't always look so straight. And then I'm like, huh, How does everybody else get this straight line? Anyways. Maybe that's not as mind-blowing to you as it is to me, but I'm gonna take a little bit, go under my lip as well. Just give you the illusion of a fuller lip. We're coming alive. I look tan. We bronzed our hands. We're gonna hack the system. I am going in with Ophir's, that's not the color I want. Where could it be? I want the shade Current. It is so beautiful on. Okay, here we go. It looks bold. Don't be scared. I'm gonna take like barely 2 touches. I didn't blend it, I didn't swish it. This will probably last you till you're 107, or you drop it and break it somewhere. You barely use any. It is so pigmented. You can always add more. Look at that lift. If you're wanting to make your face look more lifted, this is like my favorite blush. If you use too much, somebody beat me to it. Somebody made a TikTok about it already. Oh, bummer. Well, I still may make one too, but I didn't see it there. I was just like, oh my gosh, this would be so good for this. And I put like a little bit of that pink on the top of my nose. It kind of just looks like you have been out in the sun. All right, ready? We're gonna do these fake freckles. Hope this goes good. I did them this weekend. Adam was not a fan, but he's like, he has a ton of freckles, so I think he has a thing against it. But he was like, why would you do freckles if you don't have any? And I'm like, you're missing it. I just wish I did have them. And so, all right, I did see this on TikTok. And so you take your bronzer and you kind of like make it a little messy, right? To where the powder's loose. Then if you want your freckles to last all day, they said spray it with a little bit of hairspray. And I'm just using like a very stippled fan brush. You don't watch TikTok, so it'll blow your mind. You're so cute. You would love it. It's so good. Once it like knows what you like, oh, it's like my whole feed is catered to me. It's like rabbits eating, like little bunnies eating strawberries, and then people like gardening. Did you? Good job. Ooh, is that for me?
Well, maybe not.
Or Natalie? Me? You're the sweetest.
Like it?
Love it. It's perfect.
Preppy.
It is very preppy. Love the preppy aesthetic.
Can you show them?
Uh-oh. Can you help me get it back on?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I don't want to break it. All right, I have to work with this while it's still wet. Okay, Lola?
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. And you just dip it. I might have to respray. We're going to respray in a second after she gives me a bracelet. You cover your freckles? I want them so bad. Look, Lola has the perfect. Lola and Lexi have the perfect freckles. Do you want to show them how cute your freckles are? Why? They're so cute. They just have like these natural little freckles on their nose. It's so good. All right, thanks, sis.
Welcome.
Did you get your spaghetti and meatballs?
No.
If you go downstairs and ask Skyla, she can help you.
And also with the chocolate milk.
It's in the refrigerator.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. All right. So
We are the champions.
she's doing We Are the Champions again. All right. Sorry, I had to respray. And I'm just using kind of a light shade of bronzer. And then I'm going to take my finger and tap it. This weekend I used like a little darker, but I think these are adorable. You can put some setting powder over it too. Okay, vote. What do you think? Faux freckles. Have you tried it? Would you try it? I love them. I wish I had freckles like this. I even looked into getting tattoo freckles, but I was like worried about making like that kind of commitment. If you are using a fan brush, you just kind of have to rotate. Okay. Like, see how I'm kind of twisting it? Now, you can use a darker shade. I think I need to bust up some more bronzer. Okay, you can also use a darker shade. That's what I did this weekend, but I feel like I'm not getting like as freckly of a look over here. Just let me, I think I need some, there we go. Perfect. And I think it's really cute to kind of like heavily put them on your nose, because that's kind of like where you naturally would have more freckles. I just think they're adorable. Okay. And then take your finger and just tap. If you want them to be like a little more faded, you can take some setting powder. I just think they're like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, I wish I had freckles like this, like all the time. This weekend I used a bronzer that was really dark, and I will say it didn't look as natural, so we'll see what my husband thinks about them today with like a more natural shade. I'm gonna use that setting powder right on my nose. Team Freckle. Can't get enough of it. Okay, we're gonna go in and do our brows. I realized I felt like my eyebrows are lower than they used to be. And then I was like, I think it's because I'm not using a brow pencil anymore. And because I was like, I'll see pictures of myself and I'm like, I don't really feel like I recognize the way brows are looking. And so, because I've just been using that brow laminate and I do love it, but I think I need a little more like lift in my life. So I'm going in with this brow pencil. It's the Precisely My Brow. If you want links for anything, just drop the word links. When I do this, I go like kind of where I wish the arch of my brow was. So whenever you're doing your brows, you want to kind of start here, right at the edge. So I'm going to mark that, right? And then you want your arch to be here. And then you want your end of your tail to be here. And you can tell by doing that, it kind of lifted like my whole face over here. Okay, would you try the faux freckle look? If you try it, tag me in it. Okay, then I'm gonna take the Grande Brow Laminate. Again, Grande has a huge sale going on. So if you were wanting something like lash serum or brow laminate or anything, drop thread links. I'll send you a link. You can get the Memorial Day sale plus my discount code. Okay, did you kind of see, like, I mean, maybe it's not as big as a drastic. It just feels like drastic to me. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just feel like I needed to do my, like, actually, like, fill them in a little bit. And then when I put the brow laminate on, I kind of like smooth them down just a little. All right, we're gonna go to this side and do the same thing. Follow the natural brow line to kind of make your brow nice and smooth. Figure out where you need to mark it. Like where you want your brows to come to. And then after everything dries, I kind of will go in here and like over and over and over. Soften up like that front part. So wherever I filled in, it kind of fades. Okay, so we leave for Aspen tomorrow. Has anybody ever been to Aspen? I've never been to Colorado. We're gonna go see his best friend. Really excited. Adam and I have done a good amount of trips with like all the kids lately. And I'm really excited just to have like a few days, just him and I. It's definitely a fast trip when you have as many kids. Can't really get away for like too long, but we leave out really, really early in the morning. And so kind of helps, like we'll still have a full day. I have a coaching class tomorrow night, so I'll get to do a coaching class from Colorado. I have not packed. I don't know what I'm gonna pack. Now that I was like, have you looked at the weather? And I was like, of course I haven't. Like, what? Only geniuses do that. Who looks at the weather before they travel? I already had all these outfits in mind of what I was gonna take. I guess because it's hot here. It's in the 50s, high 50s, the whole time we're there. So, change of plans. Gotta figure out, I guess, go find some fall winter stuff. Okay, and then I just take this and I kind of will like, I just don't like them to look like heavy. So I smooth it down. And I really need to do some like grooming and tweeze a little. But there we go. I was like, why isn't it coming out? Genius. You always look at the weather so you know what to pack. Oh, it's a good idea. I think most people probably should and would. Why I didn't, I have no clue. I just was like, like, okay, here we go. This is what would be cute to go on this trip. Did not consider the weather at all. Okay, so I'm a little heavy right here, but it's because I need to pluck. So I don't know if I even have any tweezers up here. If I do, I'm not ashamed to pluck around you guys. I'm not even embarrassed, but I don't think I have any up here. So we're gonna just do this together. I mean, I'm just gonna have to have brows like that. Okay, so there's like a little naturally looking. Honestly, I love the look. Like, you could do this whole look super fast, and I love like kind of a, if I was just in a t-shirt and headed to the lake, I feel like this would be so pretty. Like, throw on some Happy Salve like chapstick and put on like a sweatshirt, t-shirt, whatever. I love like a really good like no makeup kind of base. Woo! Whoop-ah! Okay, pressing it 1 for low heat, 2 for high heat. This is the Grande Lash Lift. You're gonna be blown away. Okay, so you let it heat up. It takes 30 seconds. I don't normally curl my lashes. I just never have. Well, I lie. I did in middle school, and then I wasn't supposed to be doing it, and my dad walked in, and I went like that, and I ripped my lashes off. I have not really curled my lashes much since then. It was just like, bad idea. And so this thing is so good. So we're gonna let it heat up, and when you kind of feel like it's warm. Oh, and when this turns white, there's like a little tip on the top that's red. When the red tip turns white, it's ready. So we're gonna give it a second. And then I'm gonna curl my lashes with it. And let's see. Hey, Natalie, do you need me right now? Okay, I was like, I can't see it. So if I'm like, I even looked to see if I had a wardrobe malfunction. It's like, maybe she's telling me something. Natalie just sent me a text, and I was like, I can't see it right now. Okay, we're gonna give it a second. She said it was just an accident. Maybe I should go ahead and do I'll go ahead and do since, well, crud. Oh well, we're just gonna wing it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. See, this is what happens. I start cleaning up, and I'm like, I had that brush earlier, and then it's because I cleaned up. And so it's like, oh, I couldn't find it. Right, here we go. I think this color is the most beautiful color. This is in the Orange Caves palette. This is gonna like feed into this like really naturally glowy goddess look. This color is one of my favorite colors ever, ever, ever from any palette I've ever used, ever. Like, just on its own, it's so bougie and just beautiful. Using a fluffy brush. It's like warm toned, not too brown. It's got like this nice rose gold in it. Like, when you move, it moves pretty. It's just good. If you've never tried this one, it doesn't disappoint. Like, it's so like iridescent, but it just looks rich. You know what I mean? Like, when you're like, well, that looks expensive. Like, that's like the eye color just looks like, it looks like you used several shades, like a gold, peach, like a mauve and a brown to make that crease color, but it was like all already done for you. So good. Okay. Love. Okay, then I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna add that peachy color right to the outer corner. Same here. Okay, I love this shirt. I have gotten more compliments on this shirt than probably any other outfit I wore. I did a reel that sold them out, Pink Lilies, like within minutes, the collection, it sold the shirt out. They have restocked it. I'm gonna show you like a full little outfit in a second. But if you were like, oh, I wanted that and I missed it, it's so cute. And you can save. So if you need a discount code, I have the link and a discount code. If you just say links or me below, I'll send it to you. Okay, same palette, using the dark brown. I'm just going under my eyes a little bit. Actually, I am gonna wipe some of it off. I really want this look to be like kind of glammy, but my face looks really natural. I don't know how to describe it, but you can achieve that by doing like not a lot under eye. I just feel like this whole this is kind of how I did my makeup for that Memorial Day party, and I was like, I'm gonna have to redo this live because I did the faux freckles, I did like this light dreamy makeup, I curled my lashes and then used like a thin mascara, so it was just like my natural lashes kind of like shining through, kind of a natural brow, everything like really natural. Even though I had on like a good bit of, sometimes I feel like if you wear like really flashy clothes, like a bunch of patterns or a bunch of, like I had on a striped dress that had like blue sequins on it because it's Memorial Day. And so I feel like if you're doing like a lot on your clothes, or if you're doing like a lot on your eyes, I try not to do a lot on my lips. Like I don't want a lot everywhere because then it's overwhelming. So it's like balance. And so that's what I'm trying to achieve, is like this balanced look. And then I'm going to take out these two pieces and I'm gonna curl this. Actually, I'll take my hair down in a second. I'll curl that part, and but I'm keeping my hair up today. Or actually, I might do a hair video later. I feel like I'm so ready that I may just like go ahead and do a hair video, and then my hair will last me over the trip. That's probably what I'm doing. But for now, I'm gonna show you just how to do that. Okay, this is ready because the tip is white. I'm not gonna do anything else to my eyes. That's it. Okay, so you're taking this, it is hot, right? It's like warm. So don't put it on your actual eyelid, but you just take your, just like you would mascara, and you just kind of brush them up. It has a little curler, and you just do this over and over. You can kind of see that they just start like, I don't know, like, really? Like, are we serious? Wait until I put mascara on. For those who watch me often, you're gonna be like, whoa, I can tell a difference. If you want a link for this tool, it is on sale right now, and you can use my code for an additional savings. Well, Grande's having sale. I can't guarantee this one, but I do know you can use my code for extra savings. Okay. Boom. I am still gonna use mascara, and I'm also gonna look into getting a clear mascara. I think that might be really cute. I feel like the really natural look is very on trend. Like just having a few products that you're like, okay, good to go. Like I feel like today, I've spent a long time doing this video because we've talked a lot, but it doesn't actually take you that long. Maybe I'll do a sped up version of a natural look one day. And it doesn't hurt at all. It's really easy to use. I've even like I'm getting really in there at the base, and it hasn't burned me. It's just warm. Like, but if you need the lower heat, when you click it just once, it's low heat, but I just live on the edge, so I'm going high heat. But like if I was gonna eventually like So I don't want Lexi to do something like the wrong way and she's going into middle school. So if I had her do it, I would do it on the low heat and teach her, you know, starting there. I mean, they just, but I'm telling you, when you see the difference in a second. So it comes with a 2-hour charge, but it has a plug-in that you just plug it in, like to a little USB, just like you would your phone. And right, I think that's about as, and then if I kept using my lash serum consistently, I can't imagine how amazing my lashes would look. Okay, last little one. I just feel like if I kind of wiggling them. I mean, you can tell a difference just from that. It's with the no mascara. And it doesn't have a crease. Like, that's the other thing. I feel like sometimes when you use an actual eyelash curler, you can end up with a crease, but there you go. I was trying to hold it down, but you just click it. The light goes off and it's turned off. Put your little lid back on, put it back where it belongs. Okay, we're gonna do mascara. You guys can see these. This is the Colossal Mascara. I have it listed in my Amazon storefront, or you can drop the word links below. This is a very thin and natural kind of wispy mascara. And that's what I used this weekend with it, was this mascara, with curling my lashes with that tool. And telling you, like, when you guys see this, everyone on here, if you have eyelashes, you need that lash curler. I'm just kind of like putting a thin coat. I'll go in with the second coat, but again, this is a very thin mascara, so I'll go with just a little bit on the outer lashes. But I don't want too much because now we're on to the side. What do you think? Drop a heart if you're a fan of the all natural look. And I can completely tell a difference from this curler. I had strangers asking me what kind of mascara I used, and I think you could use this with any mascara. This is like a $6 mascara from Amazon. I mean, this is not an expensive mascara at all. It's just a really thin mascara, and that was kind of the look I was going for, to achieve like that more natural. Okay, I forgot to mention, Modere has the deal where you spend $79 and you get a free carb blocker bottle. You take that after your most carby meal and it helps your body flush carbs and not hold on to it and retain them. And so, but I use the Modere Trim. I've lost about 100 pounds and right at 100. And in the last year and a half now, but it took me about a year to lose it. And so I use the Trim. It has CLA or CHA in it. CLA? CHA. Well, it has something to inhibit fat storage. I have to look at my bottle. Hang on. It's gonna drive me crazy. So it has like clinical strength CLA. That's what I thought. It inhibits fat storage, improves muscle tone, and restores youthful skin. It also has collagen in it. But if you've ever wanted to try Modere, it's a really good time to try it because you can get a free bottle of carb blocker. Also take their Activate Cleanse once a month. It's a detox and helps flush your system. It's like $29 for a 3-day cleanse. You still eat while you're on it. I did cut out most sugar, a lot of bread, eating lots of like lean meats and veggies. And all right, I'm gonna quit doing this or else I feel like I'm gonna end up with thick lashes. The whole purpose was to like not have thick lashes. How quickly did I see results? So I did this before my wedding as well. Like that was, I couldn't fit into my dress. And so I did the trim and the Activate Cleanse and the burn tablets. Those were the 3 things I used. It's called the Lean Body System. I did it before my wedding and I lost like 20, right at 20 pounds, 21 pounds in 3 weeks. I will say I was eating no sugar whatsoever. I was drinking tons of water and then taking that, and I was eating really healthy, like low carb. But I had been doing that for like 6 weeks and I'd like plateaued. And so I incorporated Modere and it like jump started and I lost about 20 pounds in less than a month. So I've used Modere several times throughout my adult life when I've struggled with weight. I already have the Happy Salve on. It is like, isn't it the perfect like chapstick? It's actually a salve. It heals your lips. It's all natural. But I'm going in here. This is the Magic Maker. If you want links, just drop the word links. And then I'll show you a full outfit to finish this off. If you haven't shared this video, if you like my videos, if you share them, that really helps. Like if you have any other friends who might like videos like mine, it just helps me like get to connect with new people and helps grow. I just appreciate it so much if you guys share. So by putting like a chapstick or something under your liner, you don't get nearly as matte of a line. But you get a lot of forgiveness. So I'm doing an ombre lip look because I want the illusion of fuller lips. Or at least my lips to be full. So I'm putting this lighter color in the middle. And then sometimes when you start blending around, you're like, I lost my color. Here, Beta. I'm just going, hey. Oh, thanks you guys for sharing. So since we're doing more all natural, right? I am gently blending the edges so that's just not as much of a harsh line. But I do like the line of a Cupid's bow. You know when you're trying to get your lips just to look like the way you want it. Perfect. And then if you wanted to use a lip gloss, just got this one in from Pink Lily. Did you know Pink Lily has lip gloss now? They have like makeup. I'm gonna do a little gloss. Okay, full outfit. Oh, I gotta, hang on. We're gonna curl these front pieces. Just the front piece. Just so they're nice and smooth. I think my hair's like not dry enough. Oh, my thing isn't on anymore. I must have been long today because it's like, why isn't it working? I can do it even with this. Hang on. I just don't want them fuzzy. Everybody likes fuzzy bangs, right? I feel like we shape-shifted with this outfit. Like, so good. Okay, I'm gonna do just like a little low bun. I'm gonna show you the shoes that I have that I've worn with this outfit. It's so cute. And perfect. What do you think? I love this. Okay. Here are the shoes. Now they're like, or maybe a little extra, but I mean, if you're doing it, I feel like you should just do it, right? So these babies I wear, you can tell I wear them to a party and I gotta wash them. These are literally a shoe I get the most compliments out of. They have them in black and white and they have them in this green, but for somebody who wears like green or pink often, I wear these so often. I need to like steam my pants, so ignore the fact that my pants aren't steamed. But this shirt restocked, and then I brought a secondary option, so if you feel like these are too like, whew, those are wild. Here's another way I wear this outfit, like if I'm just not, these are just like little Tory Burch slides, and they both look so cute. So just depends on if you want to have like a little extra flair to your outfit, or this shirt has like more neutral and you can wear the slides. Okay, and then these jeans are a white jean from Zara, and I have the link there. They are so cute on. They're freshly out of the washing machine, and so I just need to steam them. But I typically will like wear them just like this. You could also have this out. You could front tuck if you like that look better, or if you're like, I don't like anything to be tucked in, then you can wear it like this. You can also wear a bodysuit underneath and have this open. It has cute little cinching right here. If you want links for shirts, shoes, jeans, anything, drop the word me below before I hop off and I'll send you the links. The link list is lengthy, so look for what you're looking for. If you struggle to find anything that you needed, I promise you the link list should help. I think we thought of everything. It took us an hour to get the link list together of every makeup product and clothing item that I would be wearing. And I think we have it all listed on the link list. So if you want a link, drop the word links below. If not, I'm glad you hung out with me. Do I have a devotion up here? I do. Y'all want to do a devotion together and then we'll hop off. So seeing beautiful again. This is not the devotion we have been doing, but I don't see where I put it. Here it is, actually. I have stuff everywhere. It's just a hot mess. 100 days to believing bigger. Great. And of course, no thing. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this one. It's just one of those, I don't know where I left off. I'm gonna open it up and then I hope that whatever I'm reading speaks to someone on here. So, you know, when you just like open up your Bible and you're like, all right, just see what we read, you know, kind of one of those things. So every prayer counts. All those the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me, I will never drive away. John 6:37. Perfectionism pollutes our perception of our time with God. The enemy loves to twist our view of our quiet time with God, putting it on trial and accusing us of not being good enough. As a result, we pick ourselves apart, evaluating our prayer performance, criticizing ourselves for having wandering thoughts or a less impressive prayer. We judge the amount of time we spent, how we felt, our inability to feel the presence of God. Ultimately, we put our spiritual intimacy on trial. In the recesses of our minds, our beliefs about our worthiness and readiness slowly becoming wounded with worry and infected with the deadly strand of self-doubt. The worst is when we doubt and judge our standing with the Father, but God says no more. He never looks down upon us. He doesn't grade us on our prayers. With God, nothing is wasted. No moment of thanksgiving, no moment of praise, no moment of worship or communication with God is insignificant. Not even a simple hello, a thank you, or an I love you. When God calls us to a deeper and higher level of communication, He does not use condemnation. He uses invitation and affirmation. God wants us to see us as He sees us. Like, what if you prayed today, like, Lord, help me to see myself like the way you see me. Like, I wish my kids could see themselves the way I see them, you know, which is wanted and wonderful. Moments of stillness and fellowship give us a truer picture of ourselves, and God will never drive you away. As He makes clear in Jeremiah 31:3, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. He wants you to come as you are and to come constantly. It is His favorite part of being your Father, is spending time with you. How have you been judgmental of your prayer time with God is the question of the day. I personally can say I completely pick apart, like, oh my gosh, I got distracted. I started thinking about new curtains, or I am struggling with things to do or to say, or maybe I didn't do enough, or I can't devote a ton of time, so I might as well not do it at all. Or it's been so long since I opened my Bible, I feel embarrassed to even do this again. Like, it's been so long since you did this. Like, I shouldn't even start. It's like feeling like you haven't called your grandma in a long time, and you're like, great, she's gonna be so frustrated and mad at me. And then you call her, she might, well, my grandmother would give me a little bit of guilt. She'd be like, well, it's been 100 moons since I talked to you, even though I talked to her almost every day when she was around. But she would always say, you know, like something about it. But even with God, like, God isn't saying like, it's been this long since you opened this up. He's like, oh, I'm glad you're here. Like, oh, thanks for calling. Most of the time, whenever you like get it out there and you do it, you're like, why have I been putting this off? Like, why have I not, like, every time I get that pull at my spirit, like, what if it was because God's like, I have something good for you in here. Like, I know you've been so stressed. I want to take some of your worries. I want to take some of the pressure off your life. I want to, like, fill your cup because you are empty. And that tug at your heart is not of conviction that you have not spent time with me, but it's because I love you and I want to spend time with you. The prayer of the day is, Lord, I thank you that every prayer I pray is heard. Further my desires for a deep communion with you. I went to a women's retreat once, and it was so amazing that they had everyone come up to the stage, and we were all praying, and the lady said, I just feel the Lord saying, and she quoted that verse, that every prayer that's ever been prayed, what was it? Lord, I thank you for every prayer that I pray is heard. And she said, right now, I just want to like pray that any prayer that's ever been spoken over you from your grandmothers, your like, you know, your great grandmother, any prayer that has ever been prayed for you is heard by heaven again today. Like those prayers don't go in void, and they don't just go out one time. Like those prayers have like, you know, when we're praying in the spiritual, like everlasting purpose. And you're like, oh, and I just like was sobbing because I just thought like, oh, like the prayers that I've prayed, it makes me emotional, but like I prayed for the things I have now and the life I have now, like not manifesting, but I prayed for the life I have now. Prayed for my husband before I knew him. I can remember sitting on my porch across the street from the house he lived in. I'd never even met him yet. And I was praying like, God, I am so lonely, and I'm so grateful for the life you've blessed me with. But I just am so sad. And like, I just don't understand, like, Lord, please, like, and I would pray for my future husband, like, you know, not knowing who it was or anything. And then to think like, I'm sure the Lord was laughing because he's like, okay, well, I've moved you right across the street. You're going to meet in a week, like, and you'll get married a couple years later, you know, kind of thing. But sometimes like we worry about things that we don't know the answers to, but I believe in the power of prayer, and like that God is not, and I'm talking to myself, but like God just wants to spend time with us, you know? And so if you've felt like, oh, I get that tug at my heart, like that I should change it from this music to worship music, that I should fill my heart with something different than what I'm listening to, like I should be watching something differently, like guarding your eyes, your heart, your ears, you know, whatever that is, or just spending time with him, you know, but that it isn't too late to start today, and that he isn't mad at you, and you can come to him exactly how you are. So anyways, that's our devotion for the day. It is 100 Days to Believing Bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniels. And it was about every prayer counts. So, and if you think of like the prayers that like, what has my mom prayed for me? What is my grandmother, my great grandmother, you know, or like your ancestors, like when they pray for their future generations, their children's children, you know, you're like, oh, it's just unbelievable. And that like the God of heaven like hears those. It's just amazing. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. If you need anything, just send me a message. Bye y'all.